Well, hi, personal computing students, some of which I have seen just one day since the semester started, but nonetheless, we are making this e-learning thing work. I think it's been really successful, and I appreciate everybody's hard work getting stuff to me, and I hope you feel like I've been timely in getting stuff to you. So at this stage of the semester, we would have chose which business we plan on studying while I teach you these elements of Microsoft software. We are going to begin by writing professional business letters in envelopes that we print on and actually send a real letter out to these companies. And while we wait for responses, we'll still stay in the Microsoft Word realm as we talk about elements of well-designed posters, which I have named quick read posters. So those are the two pieces we do in Microsoft Word. From there, we create PowerPoint presentations specifically about the business that you've chosen and any founders or entrepreneurs and kind of the timeline and historical look at the business. So while we think about Microsoft Word and PowerPoint, we are going to be infusing that entrepreneurial spirit into everything that we do. So think of it like a 2-for-1 deal. Your BOGO, buy one, get one free, if you will. You're learning about entrepreneurship while you learn about some Microsoft stuff. So if you recall, you all sent in your top 3 choices. I can't say that those were your top 3 in that order, so that's why I have to be a little bit creative when we're not going to have school Wednesday or Tuesday this week to allow you to get your what you would call your top choice. So I know that you all are very passionate about the businesses that you included. I know that because you told me that in your responses, but I really want you to feel good about your choice because while you study entrepreneurship, this is going to take us most of Q3 with the every other day nature of the class. So I just wanted you to see kind of what the full scope of this project is going to be. When we write letters, we're going to ask them to respond, whether that's a simple letter or a video message. We will, in a very kind and humble way, ask for them to send little trinkets from their business for you to have and for you to share with your classmates. The question that students often will pose is, Mrs. Myers, come on, do we really hear back from these businesses? And it's an astounding yes. We hear from about 30 to 40% of the businesses. So in 10 businesses that we say right to, we're going to hear from just under half. But keep in mind the Monday, Wednesday class will be writing and the Tuesday, Thursday class will be writing. I have had to retire businesses, just like a sports team or a sports franchise will retire a jersey number. I have to retire companies who have been above and beyond kind to us. I've retired 31, and if you're not familiar with what 31 is, it's a handbag company, and you'll notice we got lovely handbags sent to us. Both Ms. Kobernick and I got trinkets. The students who wrote to them got trinkets, and then the class that the student was in, they all got cinch sacks. So you might say, why did 2 students write to them? And I've since pulled back on that idea and decided only 1 student across both classes, Monday, Wednesday, and Tuesday, Thursday, can write to 2 businesses. So that would be an example of one. The founder actually even sent us a video. This would be kind of... So I do apologize. That the video is off-centered and oblong, but it's the founder sending us a personalized video message, as you likely could hear. So that's really cool. Another business we have retired is Origami Owl. Origami Owl has customizable jewelry, customizable lockets available. This young lady started her business when she was your age, when she was a 9th grader in high school. I believe she's since graduated from not only high school, but maybe even college, and was just really kind to us. She sent us a personalized video message. I'm going to see if this is going to work. I can't promise it will. Yeah, as I expected, but it was very personalized, like, hello, students from Morris Area High School, and so I just thought, because that entrepreneur went above and beyond, we better leave it at that. And then probably more recently, Mace Yellow wrote to Taco John's. He kind of jokingly said, you know, he couldn't decide what he was going to do. And I said, well, where are some of your favorite restaurants? Well, I like to eat at Taco John's. Well, fast forward, they reached out to me as the teacher and said, we want to surprise Mace. We want to come to Morris, Minnesota from our headquarters in Montana, I believe. But you have to be up for the challenge of keeping it a secret. And so I did. I got it scheduled, and we had kind of a star-studded lineup at Mace's presentation. The administrators were there. We had our local news media there. Of course, these folks from Taco John's, and I invited Mace's family as well. And so he does his whole presentation. I said, you know, Mace, do you have any questions? As there's like 10 people in the class. And he goes, yeah, why is my mom here? So without further ado, we bring up these top execs from Taco John's, and they proceeded to do an additional presentation, which was kind of cool. So had you really been in class, you would have filled out on a note card your top 3 choices, but you've already done that by sending me in a Google form. So we are ahead of the game because of e-learning, which is awesome. So now it's going to be your turn to choose which business you're actually going to devote quarter 3 to study. So I am trying something new. You've likely heard of Flipgrid, or maybe some other teachers, whether it be elementary or in high school, have used Flipgrid. I know my own son uses it quite a bit. It's just, I think, without any much, excuse me here, without much more hemming and hawing, I want to just get you to it. Basically, you've watched this overall video for you to see my vision for quarter 3. Then, if you go back to my website, I'm going to have a link to Flipgrid. Finally, number 3, you'd go check your email and have a code available to get into the Flipgrid. And it just simply allows you to, instead of emailing me or even filling out a Google form, which you've already done for me a couple times, it's just another way to connect with students and to actually see you. You'll actually record videos right from your Chromebooks. And how it's going to work, I don't want any student in the Monday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Thursday class to overlap in businesses. So for example, if Susie is the first person on Flipgrid and she decides, I want to study Nike, I want to study Phil Knight because I love anything Nike, Susie gets Nike. If Sally is the second one to get on Flipgrid, she needs to review all of the other videos to make sure her topic wasn't chosen. So if Sally's wanting to do Nike, she would have seen that Susie already chose Nike, so that, of course, she'd have to go to her second or third choice. If any of this confuses you, please email me. I'll be up even for a while here. It's Monday night, but I would be available both Tuesday and Wednesday, of course, via email. So although this is going to the Tuesday, Thursday class, Monday, Wednesday, you could get your Monday, Wednesday stuff done on Tuesday. So I'm opening up to all of the classes. So again, you got to review everybody's Flipgrids to make sure they're not choosing one that you want. Once you get your video posted, then that kind of seals the deal as far as who gets what. I appreciate your patience as we work through these e-learning days, and I hope you appreciate my creativity, trying to do stuff from literally the comforts of my couch, and still being able to provide meaningful content, because this is what I would have done in class. It's just that Flipgrid is kind of a creative, fun way for you guys to see each other. So I've talked a lot. I want you now to go to the Flipgrid pertaining to my class, utilize the code that would have been emailed to you, and the directions will be really self-explanatory from there. Good luck, stay warm, and we will see you when we see you.